High school game night brought to you by JD's Pazzo Pizza in Ephrata.
Welcome back to the high school game night halftime show. I'm Catherine Clark. What a way to kick off the season. Week 1, highly entertaining just about everywhere you look. The LL League certainly providing us with tons of drama right out of the gate. And one man keeping an eye on all of it for us, he's our high school football correspondent, Jeff Reinhardt of PennLive.com. Hey, Jeff, could you keep up with all the high-scoring action Friday night?
Yeah, how about that? A lot of points going on, especially in that CV Ephrata game.
All right, well, let's take a look and see how our local teams did. In Section 1, Conestoga Valley impressive in their home turf opener, and Warwick still needing to work out some things on both offense and defense.
Yeah, and well, let's start with that Ephrata Conestoga Valley game. CB puts up 70 on Ephrata. I think everybody kind of picked CB to win that one, playing on their turf field for the first time. But 70 points for CB, wow. Joel Lopez, he averaged like 25 yards per carry. He had 130 yards rushing and a couple touchdowns. And I wanted to mention Jamar Parker had a big night, rushing touchdown, TD catch, and he had a punt return for a touchdown. So great start for CB. They really needed that. New offense under Mark Peters, and they come out and put up just about 500 yards, 494 yards of total offense in week 1 is a ton. Warwick, 42-6 to Mannheim. Was waiting for Warwick to kind of show off this running game that they were hoping to get back to, control the line of scrimmage and get a power rush going, but that never really happened against Mannheim. I think Warwick rushed for just a tick under 70 yards, so that's not going to get it done, especially against Mannheim Central. So keep an eye on Warwick moving forward to see if they can get that running game going, as Coach Locker said it was going to this year.
Right now, over in Section 2, it's loaded with great teams. Coquelicot, Garden Spot, and Mannheim Central all getting off to a good start. Fill us in on just how successful their openers were.
Great start for all three. Barons, as mentioned, 42-6 over Warwick. Rushing attack was fabulous. Damon Camacho, 163 yards, 3 touchdowns. He was great. Tyler Martin, the Donegal transfer, 143 yards, 2 touchdowns. Mannheim's got the great line, anchored by Chad Zunich, who was an all-state pick last year. So they came out and pretty much said, stop our running game. And Barons were great on the ground in week 1, no doubt. Coquelicot, same thing, 32-14 over Daniel Boone, bunch of yards. Dante Haynes, very good in his debut this season. He got a spot start last year. He was solid. Good rushing attack for Coquelicot. They went up over 300 yards rushing, which is not uncommon for that group. Good start for them. Garden Spot, good win, 34-6 over Twin Valley. Big game for Mitch Martin. Returned a block kick for a touchdown. Solid through the air. So I think Garden Spot's feeling, I don't know, maybe a little underlooked here in Section 2 coming back up. A lot of talk about Mannheim and Coquelicot and Lancaster Catholic coming in, but I think the Spartans are going to do some things, and they certainly get off to a good start too, offensively for sure.
All right, very nice. Well, finally, Ephrata making the move down to Section 3. They played a non-league game against CV, which didn't quite go their way. Assess their first game in 2014.
Not good. Like I said earlier, I figured they'd struggle a little bit here, but not 70-0 struggle. So I think Ephrata might take some lumps here. Again, baby steps. And they have Coquelicot tonight, and you know that's a huge rivalry game. And you know Coquelicot's not going to back down from them at all because they're off to a good start. So I think you got to be patient. Please be patient, Mounts fans. Not a lot of these kids have played before on a Friday night, so hopefully not many more 70-0 games in their future. But baby steps with Ephrata, week by week, practice by practice, literally. And we'll see how they're doing in a couple weeks heading into their Section 3 schedule.
All right, hopefully they can only go up from here.
Yeah, true.
All right, well, thanks, Jeff, for bringing all the stats this week. We'll see you again next Friday.
Okay, thanks.
And don't forget to check out Jeff's work at PennLive.com for all the latest on high school athletes throughout the LL League. Coming up next Friday on BRC 11's featured game, it's the annual George Mail Trophy game. This one dates back a while, and lately it's been all Warwick. Catch all the action live right here on BRC 11 in HD. Our coverage begins next Friday at 7 o'clock. Well, that'll do it for the halftime show. Thanks for watching. Just a reminder, High School Game Night's post-game show airs tonight at 10:30 with Chad Landers and Brian Cast. But for now, we'll send you back to Eagle Stadium for second half action between Ephrata and Coquelicot. Enjoy.